Very good fringe contender fight between Frazer Clarke and Fabio Wardley. Fabio Wardley being the more skilled of the two. Usman almost fell out the ring. They're exhausted. They are exhausted. Clarke dropped in round number 5. Deducted a point in round number 6. I think that was 7 actually. And also he was spitting his mouthpiece out about 3 times, I counted. That usually means you're tired, but he didn't look physically tired, not as tired as Fabio Wardley. I remember watching Wardley fights in the past. I don't remember which one, and I was like, yo, he's got to be careful because one of these fights, he's going to shoot his load. And the last 3 rounds, even though he showed heart and moxie, he was gassed out. And it looked like he was in some significant trouble in round number 12 if it would have went another minute or so. It's just that about Frazer Clarke, he doesn't seem to have another gear. By the way, here's the fan scored card here. You see 2 10-10 rounds. I got Wardley edging it, mostly because of that point deduction and that knockdown. But it wasn't a dominant performance at all. But it's not supposed to be. We wanted to see a good fight between these two, especially with the build-up. So now one of these guys are going on to world level right now into the top 10 of the rankings by the sanctioning bodies. I know Fabio Wardley is pretty much there. Frazer Clarke is not. And I'm interested to really see these cards. Would you want to see a rematch? Me personally, not right now. Both of these guys are getting pretty long in the tooth, with Clarke being 29 and Wardley being 29 and Clarke being 32. So these are some old ass prospects or fringe contenders. There is look how small they make him look. By the way, Clarke is 6'6", 266, and Wardley is 6'5", 243. Wait, was it 243? Yeah, 243. I'm watching here in the States on Peacock, one of the best streaming deals you can get here in the States. I think I pay like $3 a month for the whole year. Over in the UK, it's on Boxer. It's on Sky Sports. So, yes, we have access to all of Ben Shalom events over here in the States for $3 a month. Can't beat that. Take a time out, like the video, subscribe. This is my last boxing video of the weekend. I've been a boxing video covering full this weekend. 3 cards. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's turn it up. Listen to the cards. I bet you these cards are going to be interesting. It's going to be probably one that's really wide. You know, one's going to go super wide for the other one. It's going to be something. It's going to be some type of shit. I just hope that I think that Wardley did enough. Let me know how you feel down below in the comments. This was a nice little Sunday Easter card here in the States. Well, that I'm watching here in the States. Nice little turnout, too. Listen in. My man, Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for these two tonight.
Clarke tried that low blow shit, but the referee stopped that shit early.
Championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for the official decision. Judge Michael Alexander sees the contest 114 to 113, Wardley. Judge Howard Foster sees it 115 to 112, Clarke.
Uh-oh. Told you. I knew it was already going to be a split.
Judge Mark Bates sees it 113 to 113.
Really? Really?
A draw.
I'm not really mad at it. But then again, with the knockdown. With the knockdown, no, and the point deduction, how? I don't agree with that.
112 to Frazer Clarke. I can see either one of those scores. I can see a close win to either fighter, and then Mark Bates straight down the middle, 113.
Now, I'm not going to call it a robbery, but I think that Wardley did enough, especially the first half of the fight, to get the win.
I've got no.
So of course we're going to listen to the. Hold on. Of course we're going to listen to the post-fight interviews, but it actually looks like Wardley was in a real fight.
Both men put in that one of them wasn't the winner, but
if you're one of those fans that go by, look at their face. Look how they looked. So we're going to take a little bit of a jump cut.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm guessing maybe they will do a rematch. How do you guys feel about that? Let's take a jump cut to listen to the interviews.
So I think both of them poured their whole heart into it.
Anna, have you had chance, all of you, to draw?
Are we going to get the post-fight interview? Well, anyway, let's go look at the rankings. Both of these guys are in the new blood of the heavyweight division. For example, I don't see Clarke or Fabio Wardley getting Joshua, Tyson Fury, or even Usyk. Maybe we can see Fabio Wardley versus Joe Parker. Joe Parker's kind of leading that new blood along with guys like, Look at Tasha. Anyway, her mom, you see her mom? My goodness. But anyway, moving on. Oh, she's got to fight Michaela Mare again, too. So, you know, you got the new blood featuring guys like Joe Parker, Felix Hergovitz, guys like Frank Sanchez, Jared Anderson, F.A. Jogba, Daniel Dubois. I think you can, you know, kind of count Martin Bacoli up in that mix. He's like 30, right? You know, Ejit Cabiel, you can count him up in there. Those are kind of like the new bloodish of like the new generation of the heavyweights with guys like Fury, Usyk, Joshua, Wilder, Zhilei Zhang because of age, Joe Joyce and Luis Ortiz all on their way out. Look at Tasha, man. Yeah, this was low blow, boom. He tried that bullshit. Remember when he castrated Dave Allen? But it was so blatant that the referee was like, you know what, no warning. And he just said, take a point. I can understand him. I can understand him just taking a point because it was so blatant of a low blow. It's looking like we're not going to get a post-fight interview from either of these guys. So I guess, well, let me see. Who should Wardley fight next? Maybe Bacoli. He's definitely got to step up now. Well, it was a draw. I think he won. You know, but I won't be surprised, and I wouldn't be upset if fans want them to run it back. But I would like to see Fabio Wardley, if they don't run it back, against a Bacoli, maybe a Joe Joyce, and if he wants to really, really step up, I remember he was talking about Joe Parker. But Joe Parker's got bigger fish to fry. You know, maybe Alawaline. There you go. As you can see, Wardley's ranked number 14. He should be going to the top. Nah, I keep thinking he won the fight. It was a draw. He's ranked number 14 by the WBC, 11 by the WBA, 11 by the IBF, and number 6 by the WBO. So I'm interested in who you guys would want to see him fight next. I'm not thinking we would have had a post-fight interview if we would have got it already. Remember, Wardley's nose was bleeding. A lot of blood this weekend, by the way, between Zuf and Dora, and Wardley getting his nose smashed open. They're calling for the rematch, the Sky Sports team. George Groves, nice hairpiece. Sky Sports, Johnny Nelson. Natasha Jonas, and the beautiful, seductive Anna Woolhouse. Yeah, they're not going to interview these guys. All right, well, I'm getting up out of here. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at TstreeT Controversy.